Our article is titled Meat Without Murder and was published on the 4th of December 2015 by SBS. The issues being explored in the article are the environmental and ethical detriments that eating meat brings. This is currently being solved through the creation of artificial meat through innovation in the biotechnology field.
Cultured meat, also known as artificially produced meat, is a recently developed idea that features the production of meat-based products in laboratories, as opposed to the unethical manner in which animals are currently killed. The production of cultured meat is a biotechnological feat that has been theorized for many decades and was first recognized by Winston Churchill in 1931, who claimed that we shall escape the absurdity of growing a whole chicken in order to eat the breast or wing by growing these parts separately under a suitable medium.
The world's first lab-grown burger was made in London by a group of scientists from Maastricht University. The process of production began with the removal of stem cells from cows. Stem cells are undifferentiated cells that do not yet have a specific role in the body. In a lab, the stem cells have a protein added to them, which aids in the production of tissue growth. They are then placed in ideal conditions to aid them in naturally aligning to form myotubes. These are placed in gel and eventually form small strands of muscle tissue, which are combined to form products such as hamburgers. Although this seems like a slow process, production can be sped up through the use of chemical bioreactors. This will allow the large-scale production of cultured meat, with one bioreactor being estimated to provide a yearly intake of beef for 2,500 people.
Cultured meat has not yet been commercialized, as it is not certain that there is a large enough market for the product. However, the ethical production of lab-grown meat, which doesn't involve the murder of animals, provides adequate alternatives for the environmentally concerned vegans and vegetarians. In the near future, it is unlikely that cultured meat will overtake natural meat as the main meat-based product on the market, as it is too expensive at this point and would provide no significant competition in today's climate.
There are also several environmental benefits regarding lab-grown meat becoming the main source of meat. At the moment, 3/4 of the total available agricultural land in the world is being used to raise and breed livestock. In addition, 1/3 of grown crops are being used to feed and maintain livestock, meaning that the harvesting of meat from livestock is very expensive and isn't sustainable for much longer. To produce cultured meat, limited land is required, as it is to be made in large industrial bioreactors. The farming of livestock across the world produces millions of metric tons of greenhouse gases, accounting for 14% of humanity's greenhouse emissions. To put this in perspective, each year, cars, buses, trains, and all other vehicles account for 12% of the world's total emissions. Therefore, it is more detrimental to the environment to maintain our current rates of livestock farming than to continue using vehicles at the same rate. In terms of sewage, livestock farms produce 13 times the amount that is produced by the whole American population. Recent inquiries have shown that this sewage has leaked into freshwater systems in places across the globe and is leading to the death of much life in these dead zones.
The production of lab-grown meat is a possible long-term solution to the inevitable point in which meat collected from livestock will no longer be able to sustain the demand of the world's growing population. Therefore, lab-grown meat will be necessary to provide a substantial amount of meat in the future. The farming industry, commonly referred to as the backbone of the economy, will be impacted the most by the widespread production of cultured meat, as their products will be less favourable in comparison. As a result, a large number of the 570 million farms in the world will no longer be needed. However, this is mainly relevant in developed countries, as they will likely be the frontrunners in the cultured meat manufacturing business. In addition, the majority of farmers in developing nations are subsistence farmers, meaning that they are self-sufficient and produce crops for themselves. Therefore, the decrease in demand for natural meat will not affect their daily lives.
Overall, when this technology is fully developed and manufacturing prices are lowered to reasonable levels, this will be extremely beneficial to our society. Cultured meat involves up to a 45% energy reduction, as well as a 96% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, and takes up just 1% of agricultural land required. Additionally, it features a 96% reduction in water usage. In conclusion, cultured meat will not only save us resources, it will drastically decrease the meat industry's environmental footprint, as well as providing less ethical conundrums regarding the meat industry.